up guys, it's Rob. Hope you're doing good. So today I'm going to be checking out and demoing this rather gorgeous looking guitar, which is a Gretsch 2622T model, which is one of the Streamliner models. And this one is finished in a really nice Riviera blue, this one. The T on the end of the name stands for, well, I assume it stands for tremolo, because you can get some versions of this guitar which don't have a tremolo. We have a really nice Bigsby licensed tremolo system on this guitar. But as I said, you can get some that are just normal hardtails, so there's no trem system on the bottom. So I assume they're the ones that don't have the T on the end. Unfortunately, this guitar isn't mine. This belongs to one of my students, who's very kindly let me borrow it to make a video about. This is one of the most comfortable guitars I've ever played straight off the bat. It's had absolutely no setup or anything done to it. He just bought it and it's just as it was when he got it. And the action on this guitar, you're going to struggle to see this on camera, but it's so low already, which just makes it really comfortable. The neck is really comfortable, so I've definitely been enjoying jamming on this guitar. As far as I can tell, there's a center block going straight through the middle where the pickups are mounted into and all the hardware, etc. And obviously either side is just a hollow body with these F-holes cut into it. We have a master volume switch here, which is great, really handy that you can set your volume switches for the pickups or each different position as you want, and then you've got a master volume control there. So this is the volume control for the neck pickup, this is the volume control for the bridge pickup, and then this is a tone control for each of them. So really simple configuration on how to use it. And we have Broadtron pickups, which says Gretsch BT2S on each of them. So these are the Gretsch Broadtrons. Normal tuners, there's no locking tuners on the back of this or anything like that. But yeah, first impressions, I'm pretty impressed at how this guitar looks and how it plays. We've got a three-way switch obviously here, so we can either be on bridge pickup, neck, or both at the same time. Middle position. So let's hear how this guitar sounds on a nice clean tone on all the different positions. To me, this guitar feels like the sort of guitar that you would pretty much play a lot of clean stuff on, a lot of jazzy, bluesy sort of stuff, maybe a bit of country, that sort of thing. But I guess it also does high gain as well, or a bit of distortion. So let's check it out now with a little bit of distortion, just for those people interested in how that sounds. So there you go, that's a little demonstration of how this guitar sounds on all its pickup positions with a little bit of gain and a clean tone. Now there are a few things that I'm not entirely keen on with this guitar. The main thing being pretty much this last block inlay that you can see on the fretboard there is as far as you can reach. Obviously we've got more frets here, but reaching them is really, really difficult. My hand doesn't really go past where this last block inlay is, so that's something to keep in mind. So if you're after this guitar, you're thinking about getting one of these, and you like playing all the way down at the top frets, you're going to struggle. The highest fret you can reach is probably, what's that, the 19th fret comfortably. You could probably reach the 20th, but the 21st and 22nd are going to be pretty difficult to reach. So as I've been playing up and down the neck, I've just kind of found my hand hitting this part of the guitar and then not going any further. So something to keep in mind. And this is not really a fault of the guitar itself. It's not like there's any design fault or anything like that. This is just a preference thing for me, but I'm not overly keen on pickup selector switches being here, because I normally play a Strat or an SG and the pickup switch is always down here with the tone controls and volume controls, so I'm used to it being there. So when I'm playing about trying to then do a pickup switch, it just feels weird to me, so probably something I'd get used to over time. And in terms of the tuning stability of this guitar, it's not great, it's not awful. And my student who owns the guitar said that it rarely stays in tune very well. So once I got it, I actually stretched the strings quite a bit, and I think that helped it out. I think the strings just needed a good stretch because they hadn't really been worn in from obviously when he first got the guitar. So first things first, stretch your strings, and I'm sure that'll help, which it's helped with this guitar. It's still a little bit iffy sometimes, so that could be to do with the trem system, obviously the Bigsby. Just the fact that it's very, well, it's not a loose trem, it's very, very sturdy, it feels very firm. It doesn't feel like it's wobbling about, and it's got a really big spring there. And you can move this all the way out of the way. You can kind of tuck that there, so if you don't want to use it, it's at least not going to be caught on anything like that. But yes, still the tuning stability isn't fantastic, and I think all in all this guitar needs a setup, which is not something I'm going to do. I think my student said he might take it somewhere to get it looked at. First things first, locking tuners might be a good way to go to fix or at least help the tuning stability on this guitar. Get some locking tuners on there, some Grovers or something like that. These strings don't even look like they've been wound around the peg very much at all, so maybe they're pretty loose. So maybe a few more winds on those, just throwing ideas out there of what might improve this. But I found that the main culprit is, as always, the third string, your G, is always the one that seems to go out of tune. It seems to be catching in the nut, I think, which is causing it to suddenly jump either sharp or really flat. So when you're playing about 1 minute it's in tune, the next minute it's drastically out, and it's mainly the third string. So that's the only main negatives of the guitar, and I'm pretty sure the tuning stability can be looked at, it can be improved. Anyway, that's enough about this guitar. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you've got any comments about this guitar or anything to say, if you've got one of these guitars and there's anything I've not mentioned in this video you want to comment it below, let us know. So yeah, once again, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please click up here to see another one, over here to subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. So thanks for watching.